Hi, this is your regular Wednesday update in relation to Helium Hotspot miner manufacturers. In this video, we'll look at every single hotspot manufacturer and see what's been happening in the last couple of days. And in particular, we'll look at the latest update by CalChip in relation to the Rak V2 Helium Hotspot miner. So don't go anywhere, stay tuned, I'll be right back. Hi everyone, Layman here. Thank you very much for tuning back in and welcome back to your Wednesday shipping and status update. Now without further ado, we'll jump straight into this video update and we will look at CalChip Connect. So CalChip Connect have made their most recent announcement and I can confirm that the Lion batch has now completed shipping and it covered US and Canadian orders from 8,511 to 9,663 and European orders with order numbers 14,988 to 15,928. Now that that batch has been completed, things have moved on to the next batch, which is the Monkey batch, and that includes US and Canadian orders from order number 9,664 to 11,259. And for the European frequency miners, the Monkey batch includes order numbers from 15,929 to 16,724. More importantly, in this update, they have revealed that the next batch is going to be shipping in late July. So they anticipate that the Monkey batch will take a couple of weeks at the very least to complete shipping. Now we look at Bobcat, and Bobcat have not posted any further updates. Obviously the batch will be announced in 2 days, which is going to be batch number 11, and as that happens I will cover that in our regular Friday status update. So Bobcat devices are still having some synchronization issues, and Bobcat have posted an update stating that they are looking into it and developers are currently working on these issues to fix them as soon as possible. So we will now look at Syncrobit, and Syncrobit have finally given us some details about when they are going to start shipping the North American units. So the FCC certification is finally in hand. Syncrobit are saying that they will start shipping the North American units in the week beginning the 12th of July. I think it was about time now that Syncrobit got their act together, and finally it would seem that this is starting to happen. Now in terms of Australian orders, they are saying that orders will begin to ship around September time, and I will keep you up to date as and when the situation develops further and there are further updates to be had. Which reminds me, if you haven't already, please make sure you're subscribed to the channel and you have clicked on that bell icon. That really helps because that will keep you up to date as and when I release these videos. Right, we'll now look at LongAP, and I have a bone to pick with LongAP. So I will be very honest and straight. First of all, LongAP, before they even launched their sale, they sent units to their friends and family for testing, apparently. Now, if you are a professional company who has people waiting, who have paid for these devices, in my opinion, you should not send these devices to your friends and family for so-called testing. Testing should be done by professionals in-house who are part of the manufacturing team and who actually know something about these devices. So that was the first thing that I really disliked about LongAP. Now second, we all know when they launched their first attempt of selling these products, everything just went south. After that, we had barely recovered from the shock and they tried a second attempt. Now that failed miserably in a very different fashion. It completely eroded all confidence I had in this company. And now to peak it all off, I can show you something that really annoyed me. So I went onto the LongAP channel and I saw this pin up here. It was Tim Kojimans, sorry if I've butchered that. He was answering a question by one of the community members, and in response to that, he posted a referral link from Amazon. If you don't know how that works, Amazon have a program where you can become an Amazon affiliate, and you can post these links on your websites, etc. And every time somebody clicks on that link and goes to buy something from Amazon, the person posting that link, or the Amazon affiliate in that case, gets a commission. Now, that is utterly unprofessional, and the affiliate link disclosure wasn't made, so that is somewhat deceptive, and I find that really awful. So LongAP, I think you need to learn how to run a business. I'm sorry, but that is really, really rubbish. So utterly disappointed with LongAP, but I'm not surprised because they seem to be cowboys. Now, let's not waste any more time and let's move on to Nebra. So Nebra have moved their Discord channel to the Pi Supply store, which is the main vendor behind Nebra. So Nebra is just one of their arms who deals with the Helium devices in particular. Again, nothing really significant has happened since my last update 2 days ago on Monday, and I am afraid I have nothing to report there. Before I move on to the next vendor, there is one more thing I would like to say, that if you are thinking that Nebra are going to ship batch number 4 in the month of July, I think that's very optimistic. I personally don't think that Nebra are going to be able to do that because they don't have those components. Once the components arrive, they have to assemble those, etc. And parallel to that, they also have a backlog to catch up on when it comes to the outdoor miners. Now, let's move on to the next one, and the next vendor we will look at is going to be SenseCAP. When it comes to SenseCAP, unfortunately, there are no updates in terms of a sales date. I think they're still trying to get everything organized on the back end so they don't mess things up like LongAP did. And I am actually eternally grateful to them for trying to organize this before it actually gets out of hand. And that is how a professional company should do it. If you're not ready to sell something, if you haven't got the infrastructure in place to handle all the demand and the traffic, then I don't think that you should open your doors to customers. So I think SenseCAP, as the name suggests, are taking a sensible approach to this entire situation, and they are not rushing into selling these devices. So that's it in terms of SenseCAP. I will keep you posted as and when things develop further. So finally, we'll talk about LinxDot HelTec. Unfortunately, no further developments have been made there. They are still exactly the same, at the same place where they were during my previous updates, and nothing else has developed. I am afraid, in terms of LinxDot HelTec automation, nothing else is likely to happen until at least the end of July, and after that hopefully we will see some sort of development when it comes to these manufacturers, and they will start to take pre-orders perhaps, or start to look at a sales date. Now, there is one more thing that I would like to add, is that there are 37 HIP applications in place currently in total. So I am not covering all 37 obviously in these updates, because there is no point me telling you that an application has been submitted when there hasn't been any further developments on that particular application. But I am keeping an eye on those, and rest assured that I will actually keep you up to date as and when things develop. So just to mention a couple of these vendors, PySys Miner by Green Palm Technologies, they currently have their CE certification, and they have absolutely no intentions at this moment in time to sell these devices in the United States. The status on their application currently is that they have submitted a sample device to the Helium team, so the Helium developers can actually look at these devices and see what they can do with them. There is another light gateway by Borawan, which is currently with the Helium team, and the testing is currently being done with those. But again, that device is pending FCC and CE certifications. Besides that, Cotex or COTX Networks has submitted a device to the Helium team for testing as well. So that's something that's been happening. And Rising FH have also submitted a device to the Helium team for testing. So that's it in terms of all the vendors that are updated. All the rest of the applications are currently still pending or in earlier stages and in the KYC approval stages, etc. And some are even just in the submission stages. There is another vendor called Palmcroft. Somebody mentioned that in the comment section. Palmcroft have been KYC checked, etc. So they have passed the KYC. However, they are currently probably working on a prototype of their devices, which they will then need to submit to the Helium team for approval. So they are a long way off from mass producing any of these devices. So as and when things develop, I will let you know as to what's happening. So that's it in terms of this update. Thank you very much for staying tuned. Once again, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring the bell icon so that you remain updated on every step of the way when it comes to the Helium devices. So thank you very much. Look after yourselves, and I will speak to you soon.